Hello YouTube, this is Philip here, and today I've got a game of Dom on Array, or Domination on Array. And the start of this game is not in any way incredible at all. This is when I was playing with two friends, but you can't see that because I record this in theatre. Which is why I throw a tomahawk into one of them. About 15 tickets in. um, but yeah, this game starts off, well, quite badly, to say the least, because I'm trying to snipe and I'm just not having any success at all. And then I decide to switch to the Olympia, which on Array didn't work out for me at all. And then I was going about 10 and 10, and then I just pulled out the M60 and decided to engage into beast mode and destroyed them all. Ending the game about 38 and 10, I think. Well, today I was going to talk about what kind of got me into gaming, as in, like, where did you start? And when I've been playing, as I quote my cousin said when I was talking to him on, like, Facebook, because he's out in, like, Botswana, flying tourists around. And like I said, oh okay, I've been, like, going into games quite a lot recently. He said, you've been playing games since you were about 3 years old, which isn't untrue. I have quite a few old games on my shelf right here. I've played a shit ton of Star Wars, Knights of the Republic. Yeah, that's a brilliant game. If you've not played that game, it's really cheap. Play it. It's probably one of the best role-play games I've ever played. And I was also really heavily into Star Wars back then. And I played the Jedi Outcast and the Jedi Academy games, which were both really good. And I also played a few I also played Half-Life. Not the actually, I didn't play the first one all that much. I played the second one a lot, and well, when I was a kid, well, I would always cheat on the game, so I'd always use the console commands. So I finished a lot of games, but I never kind of had that satisfaction of actually finishing them. You know. And what other games have I got? I've also got a game called Heavy Metal FAKK 2, which is actually, I found this out recently because I looked it up. It's a sequel to a film. Oh, here we go with the beast mode. So if you haven't been watching the gameplay, start watching. There was a film called Heavy Metal FAKK, which based around a girl not wearing very many clothes, which is quite good. And she basically fought like a god or someone, kind of God of War style, and destroyed him. And then in Heavy Metal FAKK 2, I'll read the description. Oh, it doesn't have a storyline brief on the back, but basically your town becomes under attack from monsters. You go around town, you deal with like little problems around the town. You then go into the sewers because like there was a meteor crash. You go into the sewers and find out all the friends you went down with are now dead. And you work your way through the sewers until you find that you come back. When you get back out of the sewers, you find that your town's been attacked by pretty much aliens. And then you run around shooting stuff. And what I will leave on the thumbnail, I'll try to leave on the thumbnail of this video, I will leave a or I'll just put it at the end actually. I'll put a picture of the main character so you can, and the front of the case, because you might enjoy it. Just nothing else. And okay, so enough about the old PC games. So yeah, I finished all them. I then when I was what, I think 8, I got a PS2 for Christmas, and I've played that PS2 so much. I think if I put hours into it, I would say it's probably nearing 1,000 hours, maybe. Probably done about 1,000 hours on that thing. And I played a lot of Sonic Heroes. That game is amazing. Like, all the Sonic games have been good, or most of them have been good. I've also played Shadow the Hedgehog. That game is amazing. Just all the old games are amazing. Like we used to say, oh, we want new games. No, we want all the old games brought back. 'Cause they're all amazing. But then again, if they came out nowadays, they would suck balls. So I don't really, is that nostalgia that makes games better that no one can really explain. But what other games I can't remember all of the games I played, but I played a lot of them. I played lots of the Lord of the Rings games. They were quite fun. I remember I could not. There was actually a game of Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, the first book, and they made a game actually of the book. They didn't make it of the film. This was before the film was made, and they made this. And they made this game, and the start of it was like you were running around the Shire as Frodo with his walking stick, and it was really cool. But then nighttime came, and you had to escape the Shire without getting caught by like the ring race. And I was one, too bad at the game to get past it, and two, I was scared of the game. It actually scared me. That's the only time I've ever been scared by a game, is that scene. And so I had a friend who had a brother who was like 15, and so I just basically gave him my memory card and asked him if he could get past that mission for me, and he did. And then I finished the game, and then about a year ago I just went back to it and I just finished it like that. And it was it's a fun game, but these are all really old games, and the old games are awesome. And then I got an Xbox, and then I play Call of Duty and Halo, and then I did this stuff on YouTube. So this game's coming to an end, guys. Well, it's come to an end now. See you next video.